Following, good day. How are you? Everyone happy? Everyone healthy? Good. You've been staying indoors? You've been sleeping? You've been eating? Hope so. Very nice. You cleared some space for yourself as far as is possible. Let us begin with just exploring the space that we have. Push to the furthest extremities that you can. Right? Off you go. And oh, take it down. There we go. So you can start with, and you can really allow yourself as you start to explore the periphery of the movement. You can start to explore. At the same time, I'll also explore the periphery of my camera frame. Wonderful. So I want you to do this when you're recording too, is to really find what is the outskirts of what you can do. Okay, hop out of frame there. Good. Play. Find what is the furthest you can go. What's the longest journey you can take to get from the one side of the room to the other, or of your space. And it's perfectly fine if it is literally just the space in between the toilet and the sink. Show me what you've got there. Yeah, how can you play with that? As you start to explore the peripheries of your space, the possibilities of your space, the potential that you have within the restrictions or the limitations that you have, I want you to also start to find a fluidity, a looseness, a oiling of the body that starts to happen in the joints mostly. So you explore and you allow the warming of the ankles to take you on this journey through your space. Allow the impulses to follow. Whoopsie, I'm in a position here that feels nice on my thighs, so I'm going to sit here for a little bit. Excellent. And now I'm going to move through and I'm going to follow the impulses for my next little stretch that takes me elsewhere. Very good. And very nice. And play. 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 So if your space is really small, then that means that you have a lot more potential to play, a lot more emphasis or impetus to play with the vertical, yeah? The up down. So find that. Find those counter pulls of striving to be up and you bring pull down at the same time. Very good. Find that. Oopsie daisy. If you are having to move your leg up over something, great. Find that. Play in that. Opa. Keep playing. Keep enjoying. Discover the joy in your space, as well as the joy in movement in your body. In stretching out. Hello to Jacques. Jacques says hello to you too. Enjoy. Zabadi babadi boom. Zabadi babadi boom. You can really start to draw on the things that you've been playing with over the last, this is the week 5, the last 4 or 5 weeks. The fun that you've been getting in Siddhantanta's workshops. Good. The stuff you've been playing with in my video. Very good. Very good. Keep going. Keep discovering. Is there a space in this space that you haven't been to? So when we explore space at the lab, we got the vast room that we're playing with. Whoa, whoa, whoa! And we only really ever think about this horizontal plane. Yeah, I go everywhere where my eye can see, and we all generally stay at the same level here. Now, within this different space, within this limited space, within this limited way of looking at performance, within this one one little shot, one frames kind of thing that we've got going on here. We now need to change our gaze. We need to change it as I talk, you're playing, right? Very good. We need to change our gaze. We need to see what else is possible, you know? How we change the perspective of space. What becomes the new, the range that we have to play in, and what is the extremities thereof? Can you climb up onto something? What's the highest you can go? Play! Play for as high as you can play for as long as possible. Yeah? Good. Let's try different types of jumping, yeah? So, leading with the hands, with the head, with the elbows, with the chest, with the back, with the bum, with the pelvis. I'm playing a lot of the wall, don't worry, mind me. Find it. Play, jumpy, jumpy, jump. Can you turn and jump? Can you arch and jump? Can you change over and jump? Can you over jump? Can you through jump? Can you round jump? Hup, zig, zaggity, boom, rakati kakati sha, bazupa jaka rikitika, zapadupija. Let's now go even more extreme. The most extreme you can with your jumping. And zah, kizah, kizopati boom. What is the extremities of up? Up, 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 before, even further. Touching the roof! Even you long ones! Even you short ones! Good. And if the roof is really high, or really, really low, then how do we still play the space? How do we play the distance of the roof getting further and further away, falling and playing and wanting? The story is in the up. Whoa, chapati boom. If you've got very little space, how can we make ourselves as small as possible and then try to explore the space we do have? So what happens if you make your small space big? How do you do that? Well, to go back to, it is by making ourselves small. So if you make yourself as small as possible, so you can play with literal small, like from a fetus position, or wherever you like. And then start to explore what reaching out is. Let's imagine that space as being, that's the space that is around you, the vastness of the space around you, even if that is the toilet and this is the sink, is pushing down on you. And that anything you need to do has a resistance to it because it requires a playing on and off. Very good. And that any little bit of win in terms of opening has a reciprocal push, yeah? So there's the push that allows you to take up space, and if you don't continue to push, you are going to be pushed back. Just like jumping. You jump, you're not just going to hover there, you're always going to come back, yeah? And you might go all the way to the ground, unless you were to keep yourself up. Keep exploring height. Keep exploring the vertical and the diagonal. Very nice. Very nice. Oobity boom. So at the moment, up until now, I'm playing quite gesturally with my hands, yeah, allowing the hands to be the main thing that articulates space and touch, which is lovely based on what we played with yesterday, last week. But the rest of the body also has what happens if we allow the other bits, the spine, each vertebra to start to explore height and diagonals. How does the rest of the body respond to this exploration? Don't mind a little bit of stumbling. Keep listening to your body. Keep finding how it has to negotiate to be able to explore. Little bit longer. Have fun. Your challenge is to how can you make yourself smile? What can you do that will bring a smile to your face? Good. Challenge. Find the joy. Find the heart. What is the joy in the movement for you? Or is it in the surprise? Is it in the trick? Is it in the I'm going and I'm enjoying? Is it in a change of tempo? Is it in a change of the texture, the quality? Maybe the resistance of space gets weaker and you are able to move a little freer. Or maybe the resistance of space doesn't get weaker, but you get stronger. Your will to move is really pushing through the texture that is the space that is pushing down on top of you. Yo, yo, yo. Hoi ninjas! Hoppity-pop. Dachaji. Hop. Play, 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 play. If you catch yourself using your arms as the first round of as the first contact point of intelligence, shift. Yeah, turn it into something else. How can it be the chin? Or the elbow? Or the palms? I don't know why I had to say palms. Very good. And the heel. Oh. So again, I'm playing with the extremities here by going heels and toes. What about the back of the knee? What does that look like for you on your body? Dachaji, explore. Hazebabata boom. Rabatibati bum. Jobadi bobadi boom. Very good. Slow it down. How slow can you go at still moving, still exploring space, still playing with the levels, still playing with what's leading, where the intelligence is. As you go slow, you're able to start to also allow your mind to catch up. So allow the actor, the creator, the person who is the student to ride above this horse that is your body, that is this creative vessel. Like a jockey riding a racehorse. And allow yourself to become, moving slowly, playing with levels, different things are leading, starting to define, to name. I feel like this when I'm here. Do it again. Aha. I know where that sits in my body. I can then move to something else. And what was this feeling back here again? Ah, there we go. It forces me to breathe in this way. We experienced last week with 2 weeks ago, I don't know, I'm so confused now. We keep going. Keep exploring slowly. Can you go even slower? What strain do you put your muscles under to be able to do that? How does the body need to adjust and quake and shiver to align itself back to find this, the control and the equilibrium? Beautiful. Gradually pick up the pace. Very good. Out of 10, you're at a 1. 2. 3. Pick up the pace and 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And if you didn't know that 10 was your maximum, jump there. Zah! To your max. Push 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 and 9. 8. 7. pudu poko x, pudu 5 vakatara katika takate takafo, koto koto 3 takada, kaja 2, sa zaka ka 1 ka kacha 0 ka kacha. Finding stillness. Allow the jockey, allow the horse rider, allow the student, allow the thinker to acknowledge the journey. To go, I felt this when I did that. To, in the stillness of the body, feel the movement in that stillness. Everything moves. Thanks for I've had some really nice scenes from a lot of you. There's some great development from watching one week to another. Hey. Start to name where you're at right now. I'm sure a lot of you are starting to see in your scenes the difficulty of being by yourself, in that you have no way to show what is happening. But let's go back to the idea, Lecoq's first rule of movement, that there is no action without reaction. So, if a glass drops and smashes, and you do nothing to react to it, then it didn't happen. Quite frankly, if it doesn't exist, if we are miming the thing and we drop it, whoops, oh. The consequences to the thing is what tells us that the thing happened, right? So, good. Feeling warm? Feeling stretched? Lovely. Shake off whatever you need to. Very good. I want you to, let's play around a little bit with our still point. So, standing still. I want you to imagine that you've got everything you need around you to be able to make a cup of tea. Yeah, so here is the counter or the table. Establish where that is. For me, I give myself a clue and I say it is at my hips. So I know that whenever I come and go, there it is. Boom. Boom. Yeah? Very nice. What do you need to make a cup of tea? Well, you need yourself, depending on whether you're doing stovetop or kettle, doesn't matter. You need something to put the water in. Yeah? My kettle. Very good. My kettle is plugged into the wall. Boom. Whatever it is. Yeah? This does not need to be a still point to each other. This can move around, but it can't go that far because it's not an elastic plug, right? Very good. So, maybe for me, I'm a little paranoid about electrocuting, so I put the plug in my pocket, and then I go to the tap, wherever you're going to place it. Very nice. So, this is what I want. I want you to get some pen and paper, write down, or make yourself a voice. No, I lie. Make me a voice note about this opening session, about where your body felt what, about the discoveries you made about space and the freedom of the limitation, about what you know now that you didn't know before, about what you know now that you didn't know before, about what your body in a certain position feels like and what that indicates and what that triggers in terms of emotion and feeling. What did you learn? Brilliant. That's 1. 2, make yourself a cup of tea. Go. Or a cup of coffee. I prefer tea, if you can. And really pay attention to the details of what it is that you're doing. Watch, concentrate. What are the key features? How does your body move in response to different things? Do you notice the weight of a teacup? How do you hold it? How do you indicate? Is there meaning to the teacup the specific cup that you have? Is there ritual to the process of making tea? In fact, I want you to discover the ritual of making tea. Go. Do your voice note. Make yourself some tea. Dachache. No, go. Hey, don't click the next one. Go. Make tea.